Hi Virgo, thank you for joining me. I hope you guys are well. I have a reading for you for the period of the 24th of September all the way through to the 30th, the last week of September. So, Virgo season is well and truly over. How are you guys settling into Libra season? Sun's come back out, so I think I'm a little bit more approving of Libra season right now. So I am going to do a weekly reading, yes, but with this I am going to do a full moon, Aries full moon, which is taking place tonight, reading. So it's going to be a long one, and there is going to be a lot of talk within the shuffling and the reading of the gods. I think I'm done, guys. Bottom of the deck. Two of Cups, Virgo. What do I have for you guys? Okay. Ooh. Right. Virgo. I have the Five of Cups. I have the Devil card. I have the Six of Wands. I have the Ace of Wands. I have the Justice card. I have the Ten of Cups. And I have the Ten of Pentacles. So, Virgo, what is going on in the sky this week? Well, the key thing that everyone should be focused on, and this energy is going to be playing out for the rest of the week. Hello, Gardner. For the rest of the week is this Aries full moon. Big deal, guys. Okay. Aries full moon. What can we expect? This is Aries. It's the very first sign of the zodiac. So we've got to think out first. Coming out and going to be first, right? I am going to stubbornly persist with what is going to get me where I need to get to. Let's think of the ram. Let's think of the archetype of Aries. Let's think of, the emperor. So, this is very much an in-charge energy. This is very much an energy that is not afraid to go out and get exactly what it is that it wants. And there is absolutely nothing wrong with that, because I think that this full moon is calling for you to do exactly that, Virgo. It is about time, I think, that Virgos let go of limiting beliefs and a lack of self-actualization. Okay, Virgo, this week, by the cards, is pretty flawless. It's a pretty spectacular week, if we're going to be honest with you, Virgo. The thing is, though, there are a few things that you guys are going to have to address this week. And in doing so, I think this week is really going to be, numerology-wise, this week is just phenomenal. Let's start with the Five of Cups. So, a situation where you feel like you are really ready to give up now. Things may not have manifested the way that you've wanted them to. They seem a little bit blocked, and you're not quite getting to, or at least feeling like you're not quite getting to where you need to be. And Virgo, I think if this is a mentality that has been carried throughout this, week, you're really going to miss the fabulous opportunities that the Aries moon has to offer you. And it is going to be something for you guys to consider now, that this is a mind frame, it's a mentality, and if you are in this space, then you really are going to block your own good fortune and your own good luck. The thing with the Aries moon, the Aries full moon, is that it doesn't care. It wants to break down preconceived limitations, things that have built up over the course of the year, the month, the week, a lifetime. It is very much a not looking at what you have and looking at what you have lost mentality, Virgo, and this really isn't going to work for you anymore. So we're going to talk about what you can do this Aries full moon to get out of this and end your week on this, right? Virgo. Blocked, confused, and I thought I would tie this in to this week because a lot of you guys left me comments on YouTube and on Insta to let's talk about this money blockage situation. So if this is a long video, I don't apologize. Just pause the video, go get a cup of tea, and then come back. You're back. Okay. Blocked. Where's your fortune at, Virgo? Now, fortune doesn't necessarily need to be in terms of money. It can also be in terms of love and what it is that you are lacking, basically, and why you are then feeling in a position of lack. Always remember, Virgo, that if you are not looking at all of your blessings and if you are not counting your blessings, you will always remain in lack. So it is very important this Aries full moon, I believe, to count your blessings. As grateful as you can be this time, this full moon, the more abundance you will see flowing into your life. So what you guys should really do between now and the full moon tonight, and I think it is going to be in all of its glory around like 3 a.m. London time or something, and it spends the majority of the day in Pisces. And oh my god, I had so much fun with Pisces moon yesterday. It was like meeting with old friends, and it was right there. It didn't want to go, and I'm so lucky. I can see the full moon right from my window here. It didn't want to go. It wanted to stay. It wanted to talk. It wanted to linger. It just wanted to. And I sat outside on the bench for like 3 hours just talking to the moon yesterday. Right, for Aries full moon. Abundance. This kind of stuff needs to come to an end. Pre-limiting beliefs, being in a place where you feel confined to the demons. And when I say demons, it is that gray scale, that like dark frame of mind that is always going to have you feeling like this. And perhaps won't let any victories come through. How are we going to deal with that this full moon? Okay, this is the real question that I'm sure you're all waiting for them. In terms of a ritual or in terms of a blockage and how to deal with that, I'm going to do a completely separate video on that. But just for this to tie in for this week and how I think it is important is that if you are trying to unblock anything or if you are trying to manifest anything, let's start with that. You have got to get yourself in a certain frame of mind. Okay? And it is a frame of mind where you are allowing yourself to receive. In order to receive, you have to let go of the idea of lack, of a block, of less, of being, not getting what you deserve, blah, 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 all of that kind of stuff, right? So, let's get you in this frame of mind tonight, shall we? Right off the bat, Virgo, what you need to do is relax. You need to get your mind off of all of the things that you don't have so that you can get your mind onto the things that you do have. I wish it was as simple as just as that. It is a bit of a process, so roll your sleeves up, guys. This is probably how I do it, okay? Everything that I say is my own way of manifesting things into my life and releasing blockages. You guys can definitely go and get some help from like Reiki masters or whoever. But here is the way I do it. So, Virgo, the key of this is really to relax, okay? to get yourself out of the frame of mind of any stress, any tension, anything that will contradict the emotion that we're trying to create is going to sabotage this whole thing. So, Virgo, relax. You need, and this is how I do it, so this is how I'm going to tell you to get into that frame of mind. Go and fill up the bathtub. Fill up the bathtub with citrine, amethyst, and rose quartz. Make sure you have some blue chalcedony. And if you're going to make it a specific thing for the moon, get some moonstone. But what you do need to have is some smoky quartz also. Did I say clear quartz as well? You need some clear quartz too. Now, when you get into the bath, you will probably want to put some Himalayan salt in there, some, what are those leaves? Can't remember the name of the leaves now. But yeah, you need to put in some relaxing bubble bath kind of stuff and basically get in the bath, sit in the bath with your crystals to realign your, not only yourself, but the crystals as well. So whenever we buy crystals, we have to set intentions with them and we have to channel them and program them, if you will. If they're in the bath with you, not only does it help align you, but it helps you program these crystals to work best for you. Now, getting in the bath and having a lovely bubble bath, like very pampering, very nice, very great, fantastic, yes. Put on some music if you must. Put on some frequency of, relaxation, some meditation music, all of that kind of stuff. The internet is full of like different kind of hertz frequencies that you guys can channel into to help you relax. Now, once you're in the bath, I want you, with all of the crystals, the rose quartz, the amethyst, the citrine, the blue chalcedony, put it in the bath with the smoky quartz. Now, I want you to just get in the bath, soak in the bath, and feel yourself becoming fluid. I want you to imagine yourself merging into this charged water. You're becoming part of the water. Manifesting is a frequency, and the frequency of the stones that I've told you to use is quite high frequency. So you will find that getting into a place where you're vibrating at a relaxed, positive frame of mind is going to be super simple. I use the smoky quartz because it is something that helps dispel negativity, and it is something that can help you dissipate negativity. It is important to have it in there while you first get in. Now, the process of relaxation, the process of just clearing your mind, okay? Empty your mind of everything. Merge yourself with the water and see how the water feels for you. Let whatever comes to mind come to mind. I was in the bath earlier and I started thinking about this really, and it's all this conditioning shit, okay? And Virgos always suffer it so much. I was at uni and I studied a combined honours degree in fashion design and marketing. I graduated back in 2009, but the tutors that we had were absolutely abysmal. They were so bad, and there was this one tutor, she was so just incredibly ignorant, right? Really racist, didn't really want to see, I'm not even an ethnic minority, but just didn't want to see certain types of people doing well, and did everything she could to just literally sabotage everything that we would do. And I remember once she talked about how people like me, no, my kind, I think were her words, slipped through the net and managed to get to such good degrees and such places. And when I was in so much shock hearing like people like me, my kind of people, what did she say? Your kind. I remember being in so much shock that I didn't even question it, because I was just like, wow. And then, I mean, you hear that kind of stuff, it always leaves a residual effect on you. And I think this is the thing with this moon. It's going to bring up some stuff that you guys are going to have to deal with and really just put away now. Because if it's not serving you, it is hindering you. And it's that kind of conditioning. I mean, this was a horrible, horrible woman. She was just disgusting. And she didn't even look like she was a fashion lecturer at university at such a high level. She was just horrible. And I hope so much bad karma comes to her, because what she did to me at university stuck with me for a really long time. And it was so damaging. And I don't think people quite understand how damaging they can be, especially when people are trying to study or achieve things, and the things that they say then really do stick. I'm a Virgo. We're all quite sensitive. So what I'm trying to say here is whatever comes out, let it come out and let it get absorbed by the smoky quartz. And a lot of stuff is going to try and come out. And the Aries moon is going to make you want to look at this stuff and really just release it now, because if you can't do anything about it, you now need to learn to put it away. However, a lot of conditioning is the precursor to a lot of blockages, financial blockages, love blockages, etc. Hopefully, you can allow the water, the smoky quartz, to absorb that negativity. And then what I want you to do is take the smoky quartz out of the bath and then put some clear quartz. I don't have my big piece. My big piece is upstairs in the shower, drying off. But some smoky quartz, some clear quartz. Put that then into the water. Now, what this does is it is to clear your intentions. And I'm always going on about clear quartz and how important it is. This moon requires you, Virgo, to have a very clear mind. Okay? If it is abundance that you are looking for, then you are going to have to, first of all, rid your mind of every bit of negative associations that you have to money. All of it. It all needs to go, because it is just, it's stubborn, and it will hang around, and it will linger, and it will stay in your mind. But until you do not decide with a stubbornness, just as this devil card, that you will not let something like a blockage, perhaps enticed by somebody else's ignorance, block you anymore, the quicker you are going to get, and the more effectively you are going to use this full moon to get to that abundance and releasing these blockages. Now, put the clear quartz in the water with the rest of the stones. What I like to do sometimes is put a bit of cinnamon in the bath as well, just because the smell can kind of clear your senses and it can distract you. So either a really pretty smelling bubble bath, but a little bit of cinnamon inside really helps as well. You need to create new associations, basically. And something like a smell, something like cinnamon that is strong enough, that is quite, it's got a distinctive smell, can sometimes knock that into you. And you can then be aware if you're getting sidetracked or if you're getting pulled into like this kind of stuff. And I'm so surprised that these two cards came up for you guys this week, because this really is like the epitome of the last week of September and the reading of what this is for you. Excuse me. So, sit with it. Sit with the fact that you are trying to release, and sit with the fact that you need to have absolute crystal clear intentions at this point. Do not overthink it too much. Don't think of anything you want, blah, blah, blah. None of that. Just enjoy your bath, relax yourself, come out of the bath with a clear and relaxed mind frame as much as possible. This kind of stuff is always going to hinder you, Virgo. And as honest as I can be in this video, the one thing that I can truly say to you is that this is more just as internal as the source we seek to create. So don't be your worst enemy by being your own limiter. Unfortunately, we do sometimes come across people in life that can really bring us down and make us feel not so great about ourselves. But the fact that I carried that wretched bitch around for like, gonna be 10 years since I graduated fashion design and marketing combined honors degree next year. And I've been carrying that wretched bitch around for like 9 years, and to hell with her, really. But this is what I mean. The demons, the devils, you really gotta surrender and release now. It is imperative, especially with this full moon, which is probably going to bring up a lot of things that will make you quite angry, and you will probably think like, shit, how did I let this person get away with this? How did I get this person get away with this? And how did I let this person get away with this? But it is that. We need that. That's important. Right. Get out of your bath. Get out of the bath. Dry yourself down. Clear mind frame. Clear intentions. Next. Go and sit down somewhere with those very same crystals, hopefully in the sunshine, and train your mind for a little while to, without any restrictions, visualize exactly what it is that you want. See it in the most finite detail as possible. The most finite detail as possible. I want you to just go nuts with it. And a lot of people on Instagram and blah, 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 Pinterest follow, like, I don't know about you guys, but for me, I like looking at pet videos. I like looking at beaches, holidays, as well as like spirituality stuff and crystals, etc. and all of that kind of stuff. But for me, travel is forefront of my life. Like, I'm a Virgo, I'm an earth sign. It is our purpose to like cover miles on the globe. So visualize as much as you can. And I want you to get in such a trance-like state, okay? And it will be really easy to do just after a bath because you'll already be so relaxed. Get in a trance-like state, Virgo. And it is in that you can really let whatever needs to come through, come through. And it is in that point now that you can do one or two things. If it is if you want to manifest more money, you visualize the money coming in, okay? Visualize already having that money. Visualize the feeling of having received it already. If it is a partner that you desire, then what you need to do is close your eyes and slow yourself down. It is in that trance-like state that you will need to feel yourself breathing. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Really get to your heart chakra. Feel your heartbeat. Once you start feeling your heartbeat, you need to then start sensing another heartbeat. And this needs to be the heartbeat of your soulmate, the partner that you wish to draw in. Don't try and visualize what they look like. Don't do any of that. Visualize what they might feel like. And it's very much a feeling, especially with calling in soulmates or loved ones. You need to feel their breath. You need to feel their heartbeat. Don't visualize what they look like or what job they have or blah, 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 blah. Let's not be that vain. We all know it doesn't work that way now. Visualize that heartbeat. Feel that heartbeat. Feel the breath. Just feel the heartbeat. And then call them in. Let them know that you are ready for them and you have been waiting for them, and it is now the time and you are ready. Call them in, Virgo. Call them in. Right. Do that. Try this for at least a month. In between baths, though, it is very important for you guys to meditate. And when I say meditate, you can do this for like 10 minutes a day. You can do this for like 2 hours a day. While you are meditating now, it is a very good idea to focus intently. As stubborn as this devil, and it is so important to make sure that you are eradicating the negative self-talk in your life. And I think naturally you'll find it'll be very easy to do so after some of these exercises anyway. When you are meditating is a beautiful time to leave your environment, leave this physical plane, and go somewhere else. I do this all the time. This is how my manifestation has been as good as it's been. I'm not the best at it, but this is, again, just the way that I do it. When you're meditating, leave your surroundings and go where you need to go. And if it is, you know, somewhere that your heart is calling you, let it be the arms of the love that you desire. Feel yourself in their arms. Feel yourself with that feeling of security. And it's so difficult for me not to close my eyes when I do that, because it's so easy when you get in that zone, when you're in that mind frame, to just literally draw in anything in your life. But the thing is, it does take a bit of practice, and the more you do it, the better you get at it. Virgo, back to the reading maybe. Here we go. 6 of Wands. This week and this Aries full moon wants to see you guys celebrating. I believe that there is definitely going to be an occasion, something to celebrate, and something that you guys can use to progress and move forward in Libra season with a renewed sense of confidence. Virgo, this is almost like a coming home. And if you're coming home, you need to feel celebrated. And before you expect to be celebrated by anyone else, make sure you are celebrating yourself, Virgo. The hard work, the effort, just the real fighting it out, and the really feeling like you haven't been able to achieve it, or you haven't been able to make it this last week of September, wants to set you off with a celebration, a victory, an overcoming of a situation. There is the start of a new dawn. There is absolutely the beginning of a new era, a new phase. There is a project that wants to take off, and with the Ace of Wands, it is going to ignite you into new levels. And with the Justice card, Libra season being here, this can either be a Libra, or this can either be Libra season for you. Oh my God, no way. Oh my God, no way. What? Oh, look, the High Priestess even came about for us. Remember this from last week? Remember this from I swear to God, these have all been shuffled. Remember this from last week? Remember this? No, it was 10 of Swords, right? Well, look. If you are feeling paranoid, if you are feeling as if you are stuck and limited, you are absolutely stuck and limited. But if there is a renewal in spirituality, if there is a renewal in your trust of yourself, which this week is going to bring you, Virgo, know that. And it's really bizarre that the High Priestess came up this time like this, because I don't know about you guys, but I have been feeling so spiritual. Like, I've had to pray so much this week, and I have been praying for God to forgive me for any ungratefulness that I may have had, like, for anything that I may have. There is building wax going on. Can you hear that? Stop. So, spirituality, connecting to source, can only really be successful if you can connect to yourself. And once you connect to yourself, you ask for forgiveness for misdoings that you may have done against yourself, and to forgive you, and ask source to maybe forgive you for the hurt you may have caused others without knowing or whatever. It is a new beginning. It is absolutely a new dawn, Virgo. So forgive and release. Aries doesn't have time to stick around and hold on to old demons, old ghosts in the closet, all of those disgusting memories, those horrible, painful, torturous memories that may have put you in a state of blockage or put you in a state of less and has stolen from you for years and years and years, but not anymore, okay? This is what really needs to be released now. The High Priestess asks us to take a step back and reach that state of internal nirvana, I want to say, Virgo. Get to that place where you are calm, relaxed. The key is relaxed, because it is in that relax that you can have faith and trust, and you can start visualizing. And it is once you visualize, great. But once you believe, it's done. It's a done deal. Libra season wants to be really kind to you, but you're going to have to kind of press the reset button on life. And I think that Aries wants to just kick down those walls, those mind frames. Like, look, the card of Aries. He's like, fuck you. Self-limiting beliefs. You're not going to hold me back. I'm ready to go. All of this kind of stuff is for the past. Libra season is inviting you to broaden your internal horizons and do yourself a favor and level up. Okay? Level up. What is on the card for you guys if you decide to press the reset button and move forward? Well, I'll be damned, Virgo. Just stare at it long enough. You can't make this shit up, can you? Well, I'll be damned, Virgo. Right. Did you hear the voice? Right. I'm ready. Come on. Level up this week. Partnerships. Draw in that soulmate. Remember, stop. Fix your breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Relax breathing. If you are calling in a soulmate, if things are just a bit shit in your relationship at the moment, stop. Meet them meet them in another realm, okay? Meet them in your heart chakra, meet them in your third eye. Breathe with them. Don't visualize what they look like. Don't visualize the job. None of that finicky nonsense, okay? Feel their breathing. Feel their heartbeat. Feel them, okay? Draw them in. Call them. Set off a firework so they know where you are. Breathe them in, okay? Feel it from your heart. It is once you have felt it from your heart, and the same goes for abundance. Once you are in that full and pouring over is when abundance comes to look for you. When you are in this, when you are in all of this, this is not where you can manifest from. Nobody is going to tell you that as honestly as I'm going to say. But there is almost got to be a real stubborn approach to this now. And there needs to be I am going to win. I am going to win. I am going to win kind of approach to this week. If the devil showed up, it is for you to let go of your demons. But if you're going to be stubborn about it, be stubborn about, like, are you serious? Be stubborn about your victory. Ace of Cups. Ace of Wands. 2 of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Cups. Virgo. 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 Can you see all of... Can you see all of these? Virgo? Reset your own buttons. And the Aries full moon is going to ask you to kick down the self-limiting beliefs, the resentments, the anger, the torture, the hurt, the heartache, the feeling like your wheel of fortune is in reverse. You've got to let it go now. You got to let it go. How do people get readings like this? 2 aces. It is a new dawn, Virgo. It is a new dawn. Whether you choose to use this full moon the way that it really should be, because Aries don't care. Aries is one of them ones who just doesn't give a shit. I'm moving forward. Either you're coming with me or you're not. There is a lot of stuff that I need to eliminate. I hate it when the computer goes dark like that. Emotional contentment starts with you, Virgo. You have to fill your own cup. You have to have belief in yourself. You have to tell yourself every single morning when you wake up, I am going to succeed. I am going to win. And it is when you have that conviction, it is when you have that unwavering belief in yourself, that these things turn up at your door like, hey, it's about time. I've kind of been waiting to come through, but I don't think you were quite ready for me. The universe wants to send you all of this. The universe almost wants a tower. The universe almost wants to tower you, to electrocute your backside into this frequency, into this vibration. This is a vibration. Okay? This is a vibration, Virgo. This is the moment that you've all been waiting for. 1 year, 2 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, how many years? 10 and 10 and 2. 22. Me and you. Virgo, don't ignore this. Don't ignore this. Okay? If this is Libra, if this is Libra season, it's rooting for you, kids. This is the invitation, the opportunity, right, we're going to do things this way now, and Aries wants you to don't be so freaking rooted and serious. Just be like, gone with the wind, bitches. Really? Let's put all of those aces down for a second, shall we? It starts at 0. From now until your birthday. Reset button, Virgo. Because it seems like there are a lot of things that want to come into play for you, but until you are not in a space where you are just not even thinking about things that are going to hold you back. You just want to go, go, go. Your goals are the benchmark for your life. And this is life now. This is what this is what life needs to be now. This is what life will be now. This is life now. Virgo, welcome to your future. Virgo, this is your future. This is my readings for all of you for the rest of your life. This is your future now. You must believe it. All of it. You must take it all with you. And you must never falter. You hear me? Never falter. Your belief is the road that takes you to that. Libra season, look how Libra just turned up right here. Like, don't talk shit about me because I'm right here. Okay, sorry, Libra. It's on your side. It wants you to win. Can we win now? Winning, winning, winning. Winning, Virgo, winning. If this is about a partnership, If you are not sure, I think hold on for a little bit longer. There's all this like weird stuff going on with Neptune at the moment, and like Mercury in Libra is squaring Saturn in Capricorn yesterday, and that was a bit funny because it was quite like Libras and Capricorns are just a weird match anyway. But if you've ever had a conversation with any of them, like even if your grammar is a bit wrong, dude, I studied English literature and language for my A levels and GCSEs, and I got like A's for all of that stuff. But I just smoked too much. I'm joking. I get lazy with grammar. Anyway, there is a beautiful partnership that is forming and taking place this week. Please, Virgo, connect with the moon energy. And how do I connect with moon energy? I know, I'm going to get a whole bunch of candles and a whole bunch of ingredients and a whole bunch of crystals and do a whole bunch of crazy rituals. Literally just go and sit with the moon and let whatever comes through to you come through to you. Whatever you need to, you'll be surprised, okay? Just keep doing, I don't know, maybe I'm a full moon baby, that's why I'm like all about the moon and whatnot, but I do like to talk to the moon. I get a lot of answers from it. Intuition, she is led by the moon. This is your time. Pray. Be grateful. Say thank you. Give to charity. Continue doing some really good deeds for people. Do that. That's what life's all about. It's so important. Like, forget everything else. Nothing else even matters. It's non-existent. How beautiful is this week, Virgo? Let's recap, shall we? 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands. Say goodbye to this. Ciao. Doesn't exist anymore. Address what it is that you are doing to yourself when you are lying to yourself and you are not giving yourself the credit that you deserve, and you are down talking yourself and you are downplaying how brilliant that idea is, and you are downplaying how much you do within a relationship, and you are downplaying your whole existence. Recognize it now, okay? Because if you don't expect anybody else to. Stop downplaying yourself. If anything, take that kind of stubbornness. Like, I'm gonna do this. I'm going to win. This doesn't necessarily need to be a bad card. This can be a really freaking good card as well, especially if you're rooting for yourself. I'm gonna win. Yeah, you are. Expect a victory this week. Expect a victory this week. Movement is important, and this Aries full moon is gonna have to be a time that you can stop. Ugh, I hate when the light goes weird. There we go. Pray. Set some intentions. Connect with the moon. Have that bath that I told you about. Connect with yourself. I am a Muslim, and it's quite a controversial subject to bring up, but I don't care. It's my channel. If you don't like it, whatever. And I have studied a lot of religions, and I have found that for me, it is definitely the religion for me, because it is the only one in which my prayers, I feel as if, become so amplified. I know God is listening. Whatever your religion, whatever your beliefs, whatever it is, God, source, universe, whoever, whatever. Conviction. That confidence, that self-belief starts with you. And in order to be able to get there and do all of that, you're going to have to be a little bit mature about it and separate yourself for a little bit from the chaos and the madness, and just connect with the things that are calling you from the inside that are becoming really difficult to ignore now. Address them and think about the best way that you can use those to push you forward. There is a new dawn, Virgo, and fill yourself up. It's a beautiful opportunity to fill yourself up, as well as being filled up by the love of a soulmate. This is the one, okay? This you will know, Virgo. This you can't ignore. You can't ignore this. Their calling is too loud. It's too loud, and I hope to God it brings down any one of those punk-ass beliefs that you're not good enough, or that you're not going to get it because you don't deserve it. You are holding yourself out. That's why. You're little Rapunzel up on that. Watch the Aries moon knock that nonsense right over. Aries moon is like, none of this shit, thank you. Reset. Reset. Do you know, it's so funny how quick people can do this, but they don't, because it's easier to hold on to like a comfort zone. Get out of that comfort zone, Virgo. You want to manifest and you're serious about manifesting? Let's do this. Let's do it together. I challenge you, and I want to hear from each and every single one of you that this is where your week ends. In October and Libra season kickstarts you as a brand new you. We are 11 months away from your birthday, Virgo. This next year coming for you, this next week, and every one of your days. Can we just stay here? Hey, it's the Virgo's house, the Hermit's house. Welcome to the Hermit's house, girls and boys. But look, Virgo, if you believe, if you trust. Now, I've given you a way and a method, my method of how I do it. The rest is up to you. Rose quartz brings and draws in love. So, lots of rose quartz, ladies and gentlemen. I even have like a very this is one of my favorite pieces ever. This is a rose quartz tea light holder, and in the dark, the light it gives off, it actually has an aura. You can see the aura around it, and oh my god, I'm just sitting there like high priestess and all over it. Clear intentions and absorb that negativity. I love how mine has a great big hole. It lets the crap cut through. It cuts through the crap. Have a beautiful week, Virgo. This was absolutely nuts. I don't know why it's so long, but it is. Have a great week. And I love you guys so much for your support. Virgo Nation, man. Virgo freaking Nation. Virgo, world domination, we're taking over. Are you ready, Virgo? Taking over, Virgo. Taking over, Virgo. Are you ready? Have a beautiful week. I love you guys so much, Virgo Nation. Take care.